degree in political science from Cairo University, the 8th degree in 1973. And he earned his PhD from Cambridge University in Britain in 1984. And he is the author of numerous works, which I put up in both Arabic and in English. Actually, some of them have been translated in other languages like German and French and Spanish and so forth. This is one of his first books was The Student Movement and National Politics in Egypt, which was perhaps partly about his own experiences. He was very active in the student movement in Egypt in the early 1970s and served as the president of the Higher National Committee of the Cairo University Students in 1972. And he was in fact arrested during student demonstrations in that year. I guess he's been arrested a number of times by the Egyptian government, but I consider that a badge of honor. I don't know if he does, but I do. Today, Dr. Abdullah is going to be talking to us about Egypt between democracy and theocracy. And as I said, he's the director of the Al Jil Center in Cairo, the Al Jil Center for Youth and Social Studies. He's an ardent and hardworking activist working on issues of child labor in Egypt. He recently, at the end of October, was the sole NGO representative at the Oslo Conference, the United Nations Oslo Conference on Child Labor. He was the only one from any NGO in the Middle Eastern region to be represented at that conference, and has been working actively on the issue of child labor in Egypt for a very long time. He has also been very active with the Egyptian Human Rights Organization, has worked on a number of human rights issues in both Egypt and more broadly in the Arab world. So I'd like, without any further ado, I should mention this is Dr. Abdullah's second trip to Egypt, trip to Peru. He was here about 3 years ago, and he's currently on a tour of the United States, speaking tour. He'll be speaking at Emory after he leaves here at the University of Colorado Boulder, making his way out to California to speak at Berkeley and Stanford, and then working his way back to talk at Trinity College and some of the colleges on the East Coast before he comes back to Egypt. He also is known to a number of you who've been to Egypt on VIS programs. He has been a very gracious host of several VIS programs in Egypt, and it's really my great privilege to welcome you here. I hope you'll join me in a warm round of applause and welcome for Dr. Ahmed Abdullah.
Thank you, Chris, very much for the nice introduction. And I'm glad, of course, to be here for the second time in 3 years or so. And I'm also glad to meet some of you whom I have already met in Cairo. So it's a good exchange of meeting places. The subject I should be talking about today is Egypt between democracy and theocracy. And as it stands, there are two key words, democracy and theocracy. And I think these are terms which impose themselves on account of how Egypt is being presented in the media and how some of its ruling circles would like to present it. So there are those who would like to present Egypt as a democracy, and there are those who refer to Egypt as a dangerous place where there is a hell of a lot of Islamic fundamentalists and the theocracy is about to seize and take over.